Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
So it's early morning, and I decided I'm going to make something warm. I'm going to go back to my childhood when my mother and grandmother would make us this delicious cereal we all called cream of wheat. Back then we called it porridge, but I decided I'm gonna make some of that this morning. It's freaking cold outside. So there's a few things that you're gonna need to make the porridge. You're gonna need the box of cereal, of course. You're gonna need some sugar, some cinnamon, vanilla extract. I like to use evaporated milk. Now mind you, there's no one way to make this. Like, it's not a universal thing. People make this their own ways, and this is the way that I grew up kind of making this. Hi, puppy. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the steps and what we do to make porridge. So there's those things, and then of course you need the evaporated milk. So now that we got everything to make the porridge, I'm gonna start, and I'm using a pretty decent sized pot. It's only because it's myself and my two boys, and we're all adults here, big guys, we like to eat, so we're gonna make a pretty big pot of this. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure there are, like, measurements and things that you can put in there. I don't use them. I just go at it. I do it. So the pot is pretty full, and I'm gonna get started right now. So we wanna get a little bit of salt, put that in the water, and honestly, I don't even know what that does. If somebody can tell me in the comments, what does it do when you put salt in water while it's boiling? You're about to do pasta or whatever. What does salt do? I have no idea. So I'm gonna do it only because that's what I've always known. This should be enough. So while the water is boiling, I'm gonna have a little bit of coffee. And do me a favor, pause this video, scroll down, click that subscribe button, like the video. There we go, it's nice and boiling. So now will be a good time to put some butter in this water since it's boiling like that. And I know a lot of you are probably gonna say, that's way too much butter, but I use a full steak. Probably wondering, why would you do that? Well, that's how my mom used to make it. And surprise, I'm Jamaican, so that's how Jamaicans, well, my mother, I ain't gonna say all Jamaicans do it that way, but that's how my mother did it. So the butter's in the water now, melting down. That's gonna make for a very creamy porridge. The other thing that people don't usually do when they're making this, they use a spoon to stir. I'm gonna give you a little trick. Here's the secret. Use a whisk. When you use a whisk, man, the difference is crazy. You don't get any of the clumps. I don't like the clumps. You want to keep stirring this. Don't let it rest at the bottom. You let it rest at the bottom, you're gonna have a big problem. So it's important to know that I did reduce the heat to about medium. And then we're gonna keep stirring. All right, see that consistency? Yeah, not a lump in sight. So we like it nice and thick like this. Now we're gonna start adding the sugar and the cinnamon and the vanilla extract and all that delicious stuff. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Again, I don't measure, but I know pretty much how much you go in there. I'm gonna start with the sugar. A little cinnamon. Yeah, that's looking good. Vanilla extract. Just dump it in there. It's gonna look like this. It's a bit brown, don't worry. It's supposed to look like that because, geez, look at the consistency of that. See that? Look at that. No lumps. And then lastly, your carnation milk. Well, whatever kind of evaporated milk you use. Now on a pot this big, I'm gonna use maybe half the can, which is what I did. There's a look at it. Now we're just gonna whip that up. Watch the color lighten up now. See that? Now, some people put raisins in there, they put bananas in there. You do it however you like to do it. I don't like any of that stuff in mine. But that's pretty much how you do it. I just gave you all my secrets. Oh my goodness. So that's it. That's how I make porridge, cream of wheat. As you saw when I was doing the sugar, that was basically a serving spoon, and I did about 10 servings of sugar. But you gotta experiment with it to taste. I don't like it super sweet. Again, the pot was huge, so I did 10 serving spoons worth. It tastes pretty good to me. It's not too sweet, and it's not, not enough sugar. Like most people when they make cream of wheat or porridge or whatever, it's not enough sugar, so people end up adding more. This is perfect. Try it. Let me know what it came out or how it came out, what it tastes like, and I'm curious to see if you guys out there try this. Let me know. I seriously, I want to know, because for years I thought my mom's porridge was like the best in the world. Not just my mom, my grandma's too. But try and let me know.
So, if you're ever in the market for a non-dairy coffee creamer, this Silk Better Than Half is the best thing, closest to half and half that I found. I try not to do dairy creamers. I'm trying not to do dairy altogether, but this is so good, and it says what it's free of, so all of like the icky stuff is excluded from this product. Fantastic. So if you see it, it's hard to find. So if you see it, you are into non-dairy creamers, give it a try, and then drop a comment, let me know what you think.
You can hear the snow is pretty crunchy now, so seems like it froze over. It's mainly ice now more than snow. And I'm gonna have to get a lot of this ice up and try to clear it so none of us slip and hurt ourselves, which more than likely would be me. So, just taking her for a little walk. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook her up to the chain here and let her run around while I'm trying to get this icy walkway and driveway together. So I get to sit here while she plays around, because if I walk away she'll start crying, and she's pretty loud. Is that snow good? So if you wonder why is she on this long, like 30-foot leash? I mean, at the end of the day, she's only one, and we're still trying to train her. We haven't really gotten to the off-leash part yet, but yeah, she's a little wild. So if I disconnect that, I'm pretty sure she'll take off. And I'm not in the mood to be running, especially in the condition that the roads are in right now. I would definitely slip. She probably would too, but she's got 4 legs. I've only got 2. I feel like that'll keep her busy for a little while. She loves the snow, so I'll keep her busy, and I can get the driveway, get this stuff cleared up.